Wow, what a match we have in store for you here today. A fatal four-way for the independent title.
Yes, right now, one of the members of it is Animality, coming out right now. Half of the Beast Alliance.
Yes, he's half a Beast Alliance. He's definitely a beast in the ring. He's a force to, in which I wouldn't want to reckon with. This guy almost won the Battle Royale.
Yes, he did. He came close, but then Rod just cheap shot him and got him out just in time to win.
Rod Larson winning the Battle Royale. He'll face Farrell, the HWF champion, later. But here we've got Animality in the ring awaiting his next three opponents, as there will be a fatal four-way for the independent championship. And the reason for this, Johnny Dynamite being suspended.
Yes.
And basically, management came up with the independent bracket. They put the title on the line. The winner here becomes the new champion.
Yes, and they're all going to be fighting for it. Even though that there's two members of the Path of Destruction in this match, I think it's going to be those two versus Animality and Cold Nightmare.
If they were anything smart, but coming out to the ring now is one half of Path of Destruction, Soika X, carrying that box, that sadistic box of his that he brings to the ring. This guy is a mental case.
He was locked away from his mental capacity that he has.
His signature taunt there as he's making his way to the ring. I wouldn't be surprised if this match gets started before the rest of the contestants get in the ring.
Yeah, I know. Soika is usually the early starter of every match.
Soika is a high flyer, and Melody is more of a ground and pound. And there we go. It's Soika X in the ring.
Does the taunt, and he's ready to go.
He looks ready. Soika was one of the last remaining members of the Battle Royal also, so this pretty intense matchup there.
Yes. Here comes the other part of Path Destruction. He actually stayed in the Battle Royale for a time.
Very long time. All of these guys in this match almost won the Battle Royale. They all had a very good opportunity to win.
Yes.
I think the mishap of Rod Larson sneaking out of the ring, maybe playing possum, had an effect on all these guys, as they all thought he might have been eliminated, and he comes in and basically steals the victory.
Yeah, which it was a good thing for him, though, because he won.
Wrath tormenting the referees. The ref is just basically trying to stay as far away from him as he can.
He's intimidating, so it's a...
You have Path of Destruction in the ring with Soika X and Wrath, and then one half of Beast Alliance.
Yeah.
Seems like a pretty fair fight. And now, making his way to the ring, he's a former two-time hardcore champion. It's the definition of fear.
And he's also an old half-member of Cold Impact.
Yes, and now he joins the ranks of the Misfits. His name is Cold Nightmare. He makes his way over to the coveted title, showing everybody the HWF Independent Championship will be his. Brave, the only one to touch the title.
Yes. He's just telling them he is the one that's taking that home tonight.
This man grabbing a chair, he's massive. He's massive. He's a beast.
Which is unusual because Wrath is usually the one that gets the chair. He didn't get it this time, but Cold Nightmare's like, here, I'll get it for you.
Maybe Cold Nightmare trying to throw a little intimidation in there, letting him know, here's the chair, it won't scare me away.
Yeah.
With all four contestants in the ring, I've got a feeling this is definitely going to get underway, and I'm surprised it hasn't already.
The ref just rings the bell to...
The bell has just rang, and we're about to get underway here. They're all circling each other, trying to pick their mark. And Melody looking like he's ready. Soika trying to use his quickness. Cold Nightmare looking on the lockup with Soika and Cold Nightmare.
Ratson just standing there. Animality comes to attack, though.
Hey, we got Cold Nightmare into the corner, and you got Animality beating away at him, but Soika and Wrath going at it just doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. I think they're just fighting because one of them wants to have the title, so they're putting their tag team difference to a
We
side.
seen this in the Battle Royale also because, when Soika came in, he went right after Wrath.
Yes, he did.
So, nice high-flying kick and rolling out drop kick by Soika X. Wrath and Soika looking to work as a team here.
What are they going to do?
Looks like they're setting up Nightmare, throwing him into the corner, and a double clothesline. And Cold Nightmare is down.
A nice, brilliant clothesline by both of them.
Yeah, a great
They
tag
are
team
working
move.
together now.
Yes, now they're talking very much. And Wrath has got Nightmare down.
For a DDT.
And a DDT. Animality coming in and dropping that knee forearm, that signature knee forearm move that he does. But Soika kicking away, pounding away to Animality. And basically, what we've seen, HWF Superstars, the smaller guys are much smarter this year as they work on the legs, keeping the bigger men on the mat.
Yes.
It's good to see. It's a great strategy. If they can't get up, they can't win.
That is correct. Soika is still pounding on Cold Nightmare while Wrath is just waiting for the opportunity to attack. Then he goes back to Animality.
He sees that Animality is about to go and a
Choke
slam,
by
and that
Wrath.
could be it right there. We failed to mention that this is a one fall count.
Hurricanrana by Soika
Beautiful
X.
Hurricanrana. The one count with everybody being down, Wrath picks up Soika.
Choke slams
And
him.
a choke
What?
slam. This could be over now. As we were saying, this is a one count fall. The one person to get two count, a close two count there.
That was a two. Oh, Animality comes in to stop anything Wrath is doing. He wants to win this.
Whoever pins anybody, there is not a certain person that has to be pinned. This is not an elimination match. This is a one fall.
Yes, whoever pins.
If person A pins person B, the other two lose along with it, and that
Yes.
person wins the title. So
But technically, they don't lose. They just don't get
don't
the
win
title.
the title. Yeah.
They don't lose or win.
Nice scoop slam there by Cold Nightmare, but Wrath not seemingly to be two-faced as he gets right up. And now Cold Nightmare working.
Animality's
Soika.
doing a bear hug to Wrath.
Wrath could be down for a bit with that the bestiality. Cold Nightmare again down with Soika X. Soika doing some
Animality's
kicks to
going
Wrath.
for a pin.
We got a two count in the
count.
corner. Oh man, so close. The other two competitors, Path of Destruction, need to pay attention. That was almost a win for Animality.
They're just working on each other, though, which is very odd.
Speaking of all the contestants, and Soika X is a former independent champion.
Yes, he is.
Animality has been an independent champion. Cold Nightmare has been the tag team champions
Yes.
and the two-time hardcore champion. So,
They've
this,
all pretty much held a title.
yes. And Soika and Wrath forming a tag team last year, basically wreaking havoc on all of the HWF tag teams. Meanwhile, there was Cold Impact, who stole all the glory with the gold.
Yes.
And, they ran into some very interesting competition with the Green Machines.
Beast Alliance.
Beast Alliance. They had a lot of different things that they had to go up against. You've got Cold Nightmare on the ropes, Soika, Animality, and Wrath.
Soika was trying to go for the 315, but Animality tripped him.
Here we go with a surfboard stretch. When Cold Nightmare knocks out, he almost had Soika X tapping there.
Yes, I seen it too. But Animality's on the ground.
Cold Nightmare
is
pounding
taking
away at Wrath.
everybody down. He is done. He's ending this. But Wrath is fighting it. He's like, not me.
Animality hanging himself on the second rope there. Soika X. High kick to the face. Wrath with a clothesline into the corner. Animality with a shoulder tackle.
They're all going against Cold Nightmare. They're like, he's a big guy. Let's get rid of him first.
Yep, they need to definitely. As we're making our way towards the 9.5-minute mark here in this match, there's not really a clear-cut winner. Soika X just grabs something out of his box.
What is it? He
And
just hit Animality.
He hit Animality
forehead.
with something, and Animality is gushing blood, but the ref hasn't seen it. The ref's going to check it out right now, but the ref's seen nothing.
and he went back to his box to put whatever it was in the box.
Cold Nightmare blocking the punch of Wrath, and then DDT, a superb DDT by Cold Nightmare. And right now I'd have to say it looks like it's either going to be Cold Nightmare or Soika X to win.
Cold Nightmare doesn't think so. It's going to be him. He says so.
Animality bleeding from the forehead, trying to get pumped up. Wrath trying to recuperate from the DDT. A nice backdrop by Cold Nightmare. And we could have a winner here. If he goes for the pin, we could see a 3 count.
Yes. And he didn't, though. He got up.
Animality goes in for a clothesline, but Cold Nightmare just throws him right down to the mat. Soika trying to recover. Animality down in there. Soika rolling out of the ring. Oh my God, it's the lights out. Lights out. We've got a 1, 2, 3 count. And we have a new independent champion. Ref, get him his title. What a superb ending to a great match.